right, everybody, we are out here at Mooresville Dragway, right outside of Mooresville, North Carolina, for the first 704 Outlaws of the year. Now, this is an old school OG track here in the Carolinas, known for producing some stupid fast passes with radial cars. You know, we've seen back when the clocks were on 14s, 4.0 passes. Now we're in the no time era down here in the Carolinas, so you won't be seeing any times tonight, but these are some of the craziest cars in the area, as we've got two classes racing tonight, as we have 704 Outlaw 275/28 and we have 704 Super Street, which is more of a weight-based they have it ruled to where certain turbo sizes, nitrous jet sizes, supercharger sizes, all that good stuff. So we'll be catching all the coverage of these guys for you here tonight, as like I said, we've got a variety of cars. It's not just normal Fox bodies only here in a small tire race. We've got Novas, we've got Camaros, variety of combinations here running tonight, and we're looking to see who's going to be. This is bragging rights, because it is a big deal here for the locals here in Mooresville on these 704 nights. This race originally started, I want to say it's about 4 or 5 years ago at another track. It moved its way up here, so look for some crazy passes. Like I said, some of the faster regional radial cars are here. They use it too. I mean, this is almost like a free test session. The Outlaw 275/28 class is free entry, so a lot of guys will normally show up for it. Like I said, first one of the year. We're getting ready to go to the drivers meeting, so here we go, guys. Thanks for tuning in on the channel, and let's head to the drivers meeting.
Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. Feel about $100 entry fee for the class instead of being free entry, and that money gets added on top, or do you guys prefer the free entry?
I'll go either way on that end. Yeah, either way.
So if you want to pay 100, raise your hand.
No one's gonna raise their hand.
So we'll leave it free entry.
Next time.
So, draw chips, that's all I got on that. So there's 8 cars, it'll be 3 rounds. Well, the way again, I want to change this up. Instead of flipping and you guys got to worry about it down at the lanes, the higher picked pill will get the lane choice. So like you've got lane choice because you got number 1. Between 4 and 5, number 4 will have lane choice. Between 2 and 7, number 2 will have lane choice. Between 3 and 6, they'll have lane choice. Then going into the second round, the best reaction time, so bring your time slips up with you. The best reaction time from this first round will get lane choice going in the second round. Same thing going in there. So no more bullshit in the lanes, flipping coins, all that crap there. So you're going to earn it. You're going to earn lane choice by your reaction time. That way we don't have to look at time. All you got, cover up your deal, prove that it has to happen. We're going to bring it up. That's all. You got lane choice.
Guys, go down the middle. I can't decide.
3. So you'll have lane choice.
All right, guys, so we've got 8 cars in 704 Outlaw tonight. It's a $2,000 to win free entry race. So we got 5 in the street class. So they're working on getting everybody in the lanes now. They just had a massive oil down that they had to clean up, but all that was going on during the drivers meeting. So like I said, you're gonna see a mixture. We've got no prep style cars. We have radial cars. It's gonna be fast. Suns went down, heat's off the track. Should be a whole lot better now. They're finishing up testing, like I said. They're getting ready to start calling them to the lanes. So let's get to the lanes and get with first round, guys. Justin Lane, first pair over here. Blue Twin Turbo Nova. Taking on J.E. Burnell over here in the lane we're in with his single turbo LS Nova. That's going to be all Burnell, guys. All Burnell taking the win here in the first pair. All right, Matt, Hall and crew going to get a single on this pass. And it looks like their competition did not make the call. Turbo Camaro. Yeah, you don't normally see him in the purple Mustang, so tonight he's out here in the Camaro. And we got Tracy Helms over here, the big one, nitrous Nova. Look for the Gorilla flames coming out of this. This is going down track. This thing lights the candles good. Gonna be all nitrous car. Tracy Helms moving on to the next round. We got a pair of third gens coming up. As you can see, that is Leo Sanchez, last week's runner up at Elk Creek. Taking off Brian Hegler over here. Turbo LS third gen Camaro. Down after going deep. Leo knew he couldn't leave right on the tree and had to hold up and wait. So Sanchez moving on. Only car out here on a slick also. Everybody else on the radial. All right, guys, so that was first round of the Outlaw class. The street class only did a shakedown. So first round of the Outlaw class is done. We've got 4 cars going into the next round. J.E. Burnell looking real good. Tracy Helms rolling out the back with the nitrous car. Matt Hall, it's kind of more of a simple street style, but he got bumped up for that class. And gosh, I can't remember where our other car was. So I'm gonna go around the pits, talk to some of the drivers. They'll click by then once we get up there. So let's go to the pits, talk with them, see what's going on, see how everything's going, and to the pits we go. All right, guys, up here in J.E. Burnell's pits, you can see they've got the friend off Pete's going on the laptop. Got J.E. right here.
What's up?
Nice hit.
What's up, everybody?
Good hit.
Yeah, solid, dude. You know, this place, it's crazy from a shakedown to first round. Like, sometimes I don't even feel like doing a shakedown just because it's so different, right? So we were one of actually the few to go down in the shakedown, and so we had good data from that. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to say we undershot it right there, but the track came around way more than we thought.
As soon as the sun went down, it's a whole different track.
For sure, man. So I got Peter over here. I'm yelling at him and keep telling him up arrow, baby, up arrow. And we got a good matchup next round with Helms. They're running really well, so it should be a really good race. I'm looking forward to it. And I think reaction time got lane choice.
Yeah.
And I did a 047, so I'm hoping he didn't beat that.
I don't know on that end.
You need to know these stats, boy. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It looked good going down, so
Thank you, buddy.
Battle of the Novas again, because you had Nova first round, Nova again.
Battle of the Novas. You know, everywhere we go, it's Mustangs, right?
It's Fox
All you
body
Mustang
classes.
people, this is a Nova event.
All right, so we'll let Jay and them get back to work on the car as Pete's over there hitting the up button a ton, and we'll see them next round.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back again, back again.
Yeah.
So you had to run that one down.
Yeah, I bumped in a little too deep, and I wanted to make sure I let him go first. I ain't sure how the rules work, but I know if you go before he goes, you're out.
Yeah.
When you deep in.
Well, as long as you don't go red, when you're deep in, you gotta give it that second so you don't roll out the beam.
I'll wait for him to move before I move.
Yeah. How hard were you on the scramble button on that one?
Probably about half tray. We didn't have the 3 pounds on. I thought we had more. I grabbed it, couldn't feel it, but still running him down. Yeah.
So
I think he's got a new car that's out here testing or something.
Still good lit, good. I see cars up in the air.
Well, we got leaked transmission twice on the track, and evidently top of transmission, the breather's leaking, and I don't think we're gonna make another pass. I ain't gonna oil the track down again. I done did it twice. I'm gonna be nice. I think we're just gonna put it in there, and we're gonna pull the transmission out and have it checked.
Okay, so
We don't know what's going on with it.
well, that's the thing. It's always good to check safe parts. More racing to do still early in the season.
Yeah, we're just here testing for Elk Creek's the main thing again.
Oh yeah.
We're going to Killer Street again next week.
Oh yeah, dude.
We're on the floppy tire, you can tell. Trying to get it ready. Get some adjustment.
There you go.
I believe I'm gonna like them. It ain't much difference.
I mean, I think on the tracks like this and kind of Elk Creek, I like the Mickey a little bit better. But that's why I was worried. I knew you were on the radio and the sun went down, and I was like, tracks done got tight.
Them are hand-me-downs from Robbie here. They come from Digger Dye. So them tires are proven on backside. We just slapped them on real quick. So we're gonna try it.
See what happens. Hell.
Yeah, they work.
But sucks to hear about the transmission, but hey, live to fight another day on that.
Exactly. I ain't gonna oil down their track and risk my car. And I decided to do that today. That's hurting pretty good. So we're gonna
just take it easy now.
Yep.
So
enjoy the race and have fun.
There you go. All right, guys. So Leo won't be making a call for next round. That was the one I forgot when I was down there talking. So that's my mind. I can't help it. But we'll see Leo the next Elk Creek video. So just be tuned in and waiting on it. All right, getting ready for the next round. And Leo did lie to us. He said he would not be making the round. He did make the round. Look at him in there. He ain't even gonna talk. So Leo is back around. He'll be running Matt this round. And then we got J.E. and Tracy, which Tracy will be coming down the hill here in a second. So glad to see Leo, though, got it fixed. That's all that matters, guys. So here we go, second round of Outlaws, and it'll be first round of Street Class this time. So we'll have the differentiation, and we'll talk with the drivers after we get done. So let's head down to the track.
Okay.
All right, here we go, semifinals, 704 Outlaws, guys. That is J.E. Burnell backing up right there, the single turbo LS Nova, taking on Tracy Helms. Big block nitrous Nova. Watch for the Gorilla Flames on this pass, guys. So it's a battle of Novas here. It'll be a Nova versus a Camaro or a Trans Am in the finals. So like I said, if you like the nitrous car, you got Helms on the outside, and over here on the inside, the single turbo J.E. Burnell. Gonna see who can be first to the stripe down here at Mooresville. The weather is here for the turbo car, so here we go. running enough. Tracy Helms lighting it up and going down the track. A to B getting the W. Those big Gorilla Flames out. That thing was pouring some nitrous to it. So Helms will move to the final. Here we go, other semifinals. We got Matt Hall over here. The Matt Hall camp over here in the single turbo Camaro, taking on DG Max himself over here, Leo Sanchez. They did get it fixed. So Leo, you know, he's up there talking like they weren't gonna get it fixed in time, but they got the car fixed and they're looking to see if they can get a berth here in the finals. Said last week in the finals at Elk Creek, you can catch that video. We'll have it right at the end where you can click on it, but this week out here at Mooresville on the slicks instead of the radial, it's kind of the opposite. So we're gonna see if he has enough to take down Matt Hall. Gonna be all Leo Sanchez taking the win. Hall strikes the tires. Leo making it down and moving on to the next round. Here we go, street class now. 704 Super Street. Devin Brown coming up. Nitrous Fox body. Here we go, street class now. 704 Super Street. Devin Brown coming up. Nitrous Fox body.
On the back, so.
Clean hit for Brown as he will find himself in the semifinals next round.
Not good for the engine.
Both cars having issues, but Honeycutt moving on. Don't know what happened there, but that thing whew, hit a lot of overboost. Knight knocking the tires, just too much for him as they will move on to the next round. Here we go, complete opposites coming up in this matchup. Don't know the exact names on them, but we got the modular motor Fox body over here in the right lane, taking on the BMW, which is still BMW powered. So this thing got down in shakedowns. We'll see what it can do here in eliminations. BMW leaving before the tree even activates and hands the easy win over to the Fox body. All right, so crazy semifinals in first round for 704 Outlaws on that time. 704 Street went through their first round. Outlaws, it's going to be Leo Sanchez and Tracy Helms in the finals. Dude, Helms lighting it up. Big Gorilla Flames the whole way down the track. A to B tune up, had it rolling, enough to take down J.E., who has been down the track every single hit. So J.E., I mean, that was one of the gangster turbo cars out here. So it's a big win for Tracy Helms' crew as they find themselves in the final. And going up against Leo Sanchez, the no prep car on prep track. So Leo and them, they've been fighting issues all day, found their way to the finals. We're gonna go up there and check in with Leo and them. Plus our street class will be coming around for their semifinals also. So let's go to the pits, talk with some of the racers and see what's going on.
Don't film no old man.
I'm not saying nothing bad, but this guy lied to me to begin with. Said, "Oh, it ain't fixed. We ain't coming back. We'll just wait till Elk Creek."
Marlon found the line leaking, fixed it, and they said we had another leak, but Marlon just went under. It's dry, no leaks, nothing. He's been all under the whole car. I don't know, unless it's just something residual up in the frame, maybe, you know.
Yeah. So, going to your finals, radial prep on the slick. Last week you were on slick prep with a radial. You're going to get it. We got to figure this one out.
I can say we just 60 foot what the radial was doing.
Oh.
That's showing promising.
And it did exactly like it did last week. I was down track film and you can see it picked the front end up just a little bit, sat it back down, and checked right back out. So, going to the finals. I'm not saying this is a David versus Goliath deal,
absolutely it is.
Tracy's got a nasty nitrous nova.
He is on some licks tonight. Yeah. That thing is rolling.
So, gonna change it, up the boost, throw it at it, put in send it mode.
Same tune, just go right back down.
Just A to B.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hurt my motor forward. I ain't got what he's got. Yeah, we're fighting some other issues. We switched the gear ratio, and it's not real happy.
So.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what's going on with that.
Hey, it's small tire racing. Anything can happen in the finals. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, I believe he had a nitrous ball or something explode, they said, over there, and he said he may not have enough nitrous to run.
Ooh.
So, I don't know. I haven't talked to him since then, but we'll help him out any way we can.
All right. So next time y'all see this guy, he'll be in the finals. It's 2 weeks in a row in the finals. So he says he's got to win one of these. Runner-up last week, looking to get the win this week. We'll see what happens in the finals here at 704 Outlaws. All right, here we go, guys. Finals in 704 Outlaws. I'm moving back so Caden don't run over me. But we got finals coming up now, guys. Like I said, Tracy Helms, big cubic inch nitrous nova. Been laying down some licks. He literally just told me when we went up there, I was talking to the pits for a second. He was busy, so I didn't get a chance to interview, but he said that was his personal best on the last pass. So we're gonna see what he's got for this round. As he has Leo Sanchez, which like I said, on paper right now, I'm gonna say Helms is probably gonna be your best bet. Leo's fast, but this is a fast radial car, but this is small tire racing. Anything can happen. They've got Leo's issues figured out, so it's not leaking, not doing anything crazy. So they said they're gonna keep just what they're doing, A to B. They've changed some gearing up, not performing as well as they thought it would. So we're gonna see what happens here in the finals coming up. Plus right behind them, we've got our semifinals in 704 Super Street, which we're down to 3 cars in that class. So we'll have one more round after this, but hey, it's finals time in 704 Outlaws, 275-28. Let's go to the start line and see who gets this win. DG Max, twin turbo LS no prep car taking on the radial car of Tracy Helms. Big block nitrous power. Let's see who gets that money and takes home the win for the first 704 Outlaws of the season here in the 275-28 class. Guys, they got to shut Leo off. Just too much leakage, so that will give the win to Tracy Helms. Helms laying down a lick. He will get the win here in 704 Outlaw 275 swing. Like I said, Leo, they've been battling issues all night with the car. You can try to push it off, guys, and be ready to fight back be ready to race again next week at Elk Creek.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 704 Super Street semifinals coming up now. All right, here we go. We got Devin Brown over here in the nitrous box body. Combination coming up, taking on Ken Rice over here. That is the mod motor box body turbo combination. So we're getting them lined up, and we're going to see who's going to get this W. Move on to the final. As that one is done and over with, Devin Brown moving on. Shoo! Car 60 footed and never looked back. What a hit for him. So they'll get that thing back to the pits and get it turned around. Getting the bye run to the finals here in 704 Super Street will be Joe Honeycutt, the single turbo LS New Edge Mustang. What's to his first final here in the 704 competition. Still got power windows and everything. That's why it's Super Street, guys. These are street style cars in the shootout here tonight. Big for Honeycutt, having to cut it at half track. They'll take that thing to the pits, get it turned around, and be ready for the finals. All right, here we go. Street, one of those guys in the 704 Super Street Finals. We got Devin over here. Devin, give us a rundown on the car, because that thing's been laying some licks down.
It's just a conventional small block Chevy. It's still got a carburetor, just a little bit of nitrous on it. But it's a pretty simple setup, you know, no fuel injection stuff. We're just old school, making it work.
And dude, I mean, I've seen you out here plenty of years before, been coming down, but you know, first 704 of the year, Super Street, brand new class, rules, all this. Got turbo combinations, all this, and you got this old school nitrous technology going to the finals.
Yep, that's saying something. We're doing the best we can with what we got. It's working right now.
Hey,
couldn't be any happier.
Hey, can't beat that. Like I said, A to B wins races. You got it figured out. Cars making licks. I mean, last pass seen you straight down Broadway, 60 foot, checked out, all that good stuff. So, so you got Honeycutt in the finals.
Yep.
Turbo, nitrous deal. I know, I'd say everybody on the page is going to explode if they see the old school nitrous car pull this W off over the turbo car. Which,
well, we're sure going to try.
All right, man. Good deal. Good talking to you, yes, man, sir. And good luck in the finals.
All right, thank you, sir.
We got Joe all suited up and ready to go. 704 Street Finals. You ready for this one, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, man. So, just reiterate to everybody set up on the car real quick.
It's a single 88 dart block LS motor on methanol.
All right, so one of them. It's not a Fox body. It's still LS Mustang, but just not a Fox body. New Edge life. I love my New Edges. Yeah. So, all right, buddy. Let's get this final going, and we'll see who can get this win.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, man.
Thanks.
Go ahead and bring that head back.
Winner's car makes the move. He got the win late, but he did cross. As you can see, he did get the reflector. It looks like it. Yeah, so that is considered a cross. So yeah, right lane. Right lane did get the W. Like I said, Joe did cross in the finals, guys. He had his hands full there up there on top end. So right lane did get the win. Devin getting the W. All right, guys, that'll do for tonight here at Mooresville. Devin picking up the win. Like I said, Joe did cross when he struck the cone, knocking the sensors out. That is a cross. So Devin getting the win at 704th Street. Tracy Helms getting the win in 704 Outlaw 275. So great show as always. Thanks again to David Knight for always having us down here. Definitely be back in June. So make sure y'all watch the video, guys. When y'all do, like, share, subscribe. We always appreciate it, and we will see y'all at the next one.